So I want to talk about the importance of keeping an open line of communication in any aspect of your life, whether it be family, friends, work. Communication is key. As cliche as it is so, so important to keep an open line of communication. If you don't communicate, it just leads to frustration and resentment in any area, though. In business, if I don't communicate with a client or they don't communicate with me, there's going to be a disconnect, and there's going to be frustration of, hey, they didn't get what they want, or I am expecting too much or too little from them because they didn't communicate. So it is super, super important to maintain adequate levels of communication while also being careful not to over communicate. Sometimes over communication can actually be a fault, in the sense of there are things that don't necessarily need to be shared within relationships, in the sense of like sometimes over communicating hurts the person where it doesn't need to be said. That also being said, sometimes over communicating in business doesn't need to happen because you're micromanaging the details, and that also doesn't need to be happening. So finding the adequate lanes for communication, I think, are super, super important.